Hello friends, I am surveyor of Brainstroke in the year 2021. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including in Air Force, business, teaching and training. And now I am recording a video in Seattle, and I am going for a walk with my wife. So if you like this video, please share with your networks and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a nature lover. Of course, I was born in a tiny village and in a toxic family in the year 1963. So I'm in Seattle. This is the house where my son lives here. My younger son lives here only, Seattle. And Seattle is a beautiful city. Of course, expensive city, but not as much as expensive as New York. New York is very costly. I think New York has the highest number of billionaires in the world. Of course, we have billionaires in India also. So now I am recording a small video where I enjoy the nature, and I want to share my memories. So certain messages I would like to share are: I am very curious and creative by nature, and day first day I was interviewed by a host. I think more than 4 years back, he requested me to interview me, but I didn't take much seriously at that time. Then again he came to my LinkedIn and he messaged me to interview me. Then I agreed to that, and there are so many lessons I shared, some messages I have shared. So what he said was, he has asked a couple of questions by way of rapid fire questions. Like he has asked me some of my qualities, like my he has asked my key quality of mine. Then I said I'm persistent. Then he asked me about some leadership lessons. Leadership is means many things for many people, and I coined a new leadership perspective, that is soft leadership. And leadership remains the same throughout life. However, we need to make some changes. We have to modify at the superficial level. In the sense, we have to embrace technology, and we have to reinvent. We have to adapt, especially in view of artificial intelligence and Gen AI. So we have to adapt, and lots of I was asked a question about the changes. I said morning I wake up, by night I go to bed, I find so many apps coming up, and it's very difficult to predict what technology will take to the next level. And I shared the same. and now chat GPT has come. It disrupted. Now there is a total disruption globally. So leadership remains the same. Principles are universal, but we need to embrace certain things and modify and adapt with the changing times and technologies. And he has asked if I were given an opportunity to be on the billboard globally, what would you say? I said a couple of things, but the thing flashed in my mind spontaneously is the slogan, make a difference. And subsequently I asked any other questions. Then I said, we Indians emphasize Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the entire world is one family. So like that, some ideas flashed on my mind. And also subsequently I researched and created some slogans kept on my document. So I am basically curious, and secondly I am curious and creative. So the world has changed, things have changed. So this is the bus. So I think it is operated. The bus is operated electrically, I think, because some wires are connected at the top. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here the color of the leaves change in the season. Now we are in fall season. I think there are 4 seasons, like winter. In India we have winter, rainy season and summer, like that. But in US we have different seasons. So now we are into fall for more than a month. So now I find the leaves falling down. The color of the trees have changed. It's very beautiful. Seattle is a very beautiful city, and one of the finest cities in US. And here people are very amicable and adjustable, and they appreciate diversity, LGBT. So many things are there. So I am yet to get acquainted with some terminology. So the host has asked so many questions. I think it was for an hour, but the questions were very precise, and the questions were spontaneous mostly. Of course, first I shared my story of my life. So now I am sharing my story because I am a storyteller. I authored 53 books. One of the books is about public speaking. I published 53 books in different areas, different genres. Some are on diversity, some are on leadership, some are on mindfulness. Mindfulness means the title of the book is See the Light in You, for which His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. Then I published books on teaching, training, education. Like that, I think we can go like this. Just let me see. This is bakery cave. Oh. So let me look at it how to. First I have to cross the road. Here everything is systematic. So pressed. Yeah. If someone presses button, then only we have to go. Otherwise you have to wait. Here things are streamlined and organized. In India we can show hand, stop, and move forward. Here it's not like that. Now I am waiting for the signal. Yes. Now I got permission to walk. Yeah. Now I can see the board. Good. Yeah. I think we have to walk. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we have crossed. Yeah, successfully crossed. Good. So okay, now I can talk peacefully. So the host has asked which was my favorite book. I said I have 53 books, so all 53 books are my babies. That means they are my children. So like that I responded, and some questions were asked about micromanagement, then and about leaders, various other aspects were asked, and I responded. I enjoyed it. The host is very young and is very innovative. He asked novel questions, in the sense he researched a template and asked, and I responded. The interview was totally scripted with open-ended questions. Yeah. And I took liberty to speak at my own pace. So I enjoyed the interview. Okay, now reverting back to the story, I'm a storyteller, but I had brain stroke in the year 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology and because of the power of subconscious mind. I think this is the trail we have to walk. Good. So that we are very safe. Yeah, we are very safe. We have to walk on the trail. Okay. Okay, now. So I enjoyed the interviews of the host. Okay, like this, people request me to interview me, and I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and I collapsed during the second lockdown in India, and my right portion of the body was totally numb. Oh, here so many apples. Oh, they are available. These apples, so I find apples. Oh my goodness. Very beautiful city. Okay. So I then lots of challenges at that time of during the second lockdown. Lack of cylinders at that time, and I had financial problems, and I was about to recover from COVID. I collapsed, and I was in the ICU. Financial challenges. So my wife came forward and took a decision, and I was taken to hospital, and I was shifted in 3 ambulances. Very typical situation. There were no beds, lack of cylinders. financial challenges. So, apple fruits are lying here. In India, they pick up and they sell. Here, they test everything. If the fruits are good, then only they will be accepted. Otherwise they will be thrown in the garbage. That's how they do it. So I had physiotherapy exercises for a few months, and gradually I woke up, and I had a blurred vision, and I myself didn't know what I was doing. I had blood clots in my brain, which I came to know from MRI scan, and I started walking, but still I have problems. It's more than 3 years, I still have problems. I am not able to walk properly. I am not able to walk royally, but my right hand is still numb, no sense to my right hand. That's why I'm holding my mobile with my left hand, and I'm walking on the road. Very beautiful, excellent. It's a hilly area, Seattle, full of mountains. Okay. Then for 1 year I didn't go to gym. I started going for a walk, and I was forgetting sometimes after the brain stroke. Gradually recovered, and my military discipline helped me to come back to the track. Otherwise, after 50, it's very difficult to survive and to reconnect. But luckily I reconnected because of my healthy habits from the Indian Air Force. Then I started going to gym. I started doing the things, and I'm a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD, and add to that the brain stroke worsened my health. I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment, and I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, I don't have pension, I don't have a regular income. So lots of challenges. I still belong to a lower middle class family with the mental challenges, physical challenges, and financial challenges. Life taught me many lessons. Not to trust people. So at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force, and I discontinued my degree, then again continued. And I sent my money to my family members, and I helped for buying gold and construction of house, and everything was taken away by my rogue siblings. And all these things happened because I had a business setbacks in the year 2007. So at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force. For 12 years, I was in the Indian Air Force. Then I did business after enjoying my life in Indian Air Force. After I joined the Indian Air Force, I grew as a healthy citizen. Then I was invited to business, but my own brother-in-law and father-in-law backstabbed. So lots of challenges in my life. So for 13 years, I did my best, and And then again, okay, we'll go back now. Okay, keep going. Huh? Okay, this is safe. We'll go through this way. What is this? Mount View. This one. Okay. Then there were too many setbacks in business. Then I moved to a different place in India. Then I joined for joined as a faculty member, and I didn't know anything about teaching. I discovered teaching after I joined as a faculty member. Then in the year 2007, I was getting 10,000 rupees, I think 9,000 or something like that. I was getting a monthly salary as a faculty member. Then I put 10,000 for admission into PhD. And before that, I had acquired a couple of qualifications, including DME, BSc, MA, MBA, PGDCLL, PGDBM. All these qualifications I earned through private education and with my own money, and I didn't study regularly, and I went to far distant places to acquire knowledge. In those days, there was no internet, no YouTube channels, a lack of information. Now there is too much of information because of technology. Lots of information is available, but people are not accepting. Now the things have changed after the technology. So 2007 I joined as a faculty member for PhD, took admission in the area of soft skills. I think I invested 10,000 at that time. I had to, the guide wanted me to show some articles. Then I published some articles in the past, because I had basically passion for writing, which was lying hidden for a few years. So after sharing articles, I was given admission. In the year 2007 December, I paid 1,000 rupees or so, 10,000 rupees I think. Then I got admission for PhD. Then in the year 2011 I earned my PhD. So somehow I earned my PhD, which I dreamed, and then again after earning my PhD, I wanted to do postdoctoral course in Harvard. Applied for it. I missed the opportunity by a whisker. Otherwise, 2016 I applied, and I was about to be called for Harvard for postdoctoral course. It was my so like this. I missed so many opportunities. I had so many setbacks, business challenges, financial challenges, so many challenges. I wanted to become an Indian Air Force officer. I was recommended, but I failed to top in the merit. So I missed to become a commissioned officer by whisker. Then again I wanted to join a prestigious business school. I missed the opportunity by a whisker. So like this, things came very close to me and they were snatched away. But I believe strongly that everything happens for a reason. So God is great. I am alive and kicking by the grace of God. So I was blessed to be alive after the brain stroke in the year of 2021. So after I entered into teaching, I started sharing my knowledge, and students respected me, loved me. My strength is my students, my weakness is my students. Usually I can't say no to my students. And I have 4 blogs and 3 YouTube channels. I keep sharing my knowledge freely with the world without getting any money. Then I started Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders, because I wanted to groom students as global leaders. So I trained more than 50,000 students, which was a non-profit one. Then again things have changed after COVID. Things have gone online. So I was affected by COVID. Totally, I was in the mess, but I rose from the ashes like a phoenix after the brain stroke. So one more question which was asked. Okay, you see all apples. My goodness, they are. Lots of apples. See, my goodness, you can see apples. See, beautiful apples. I recall apples in Kashmir. I visited Kashmir with my wife. Oh, very beautiful. Amazing. Good. Okay. So things went online, and I started sharing my knowledge freely again within my limitations. So this Vision 2030 1 million global leaders is a non-profit, and which is also a blog, which is an initiative, and which is a book. For that book, Dr. Kiran Bedi wrote a foreword, and I have dedicated this book to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam because I admire him a lot. Of course, I admire so many leaders. Yeah, again, the host has asked one of the questions. So now I am recalling. What's your what is your contribution? Then I said, I want to die as an unsung hero because I don't get any recognition. Despite having all money, despite having so many books, I have so many challenges. Then the host himself spontaneously responded that, sir, you won't die as an unsung hero, you will live like a legend. Okay, I felt very happy the way the host responded. So add value and make a difference. And I have dedicated some of the books to some great peoples. Apart from APJ Abdul Kalam, I dedicate to His Holiness Dalai Lama, then Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu, the former Vice President of India, who wrote a foreword for one of my books titled Strategies to Build Women Leaders. And I have dedicated the book to Dr. Kiran Bedi. And I have dedicated one of the books to Frances Hazelben. She was a presidential medal awardee from USA, and she published 2 of my articles. So as a token of gratitude, I dedicated my book titled Strategy, which is about strategy and for historical leaders. So like this, I kept on dedicating my books not only to Indians but also Americans. And one of the books that I have dedicated to Peter Drucker. Peter Drucker is the father of modern. Peter Drucker is the father of modern management. So I have dedicated one of the books titled Soft Leadership, New Direction to Leadership. That I have dedicated. That I have dedicated to Peter Drucker. And the big thing is that I published my books on various genres, on soft skills and soft leadership, like that. And so one of the books titled Soft Leadership, New Direction to Leadership. For that book I have dedicated to Peter Drucker, the father of modern management and father of modern uh, uh, father of modern marketing, Philip Kotler has it in a foreword, and I am known as the father of soft leadership. And Dave Ulrich has created a leadership code for my book on soft leadership, and he is father of is known as father of modern HR. So that is the uniqueness of this book, and I have dedicated one of the books on soft skills to Dave Ulrich. So like that I kept dedicating the people whom I admire, Indians and the people who came across online and offline. So I did my best as an individual. I did all these things despite financial resources, despite health challenges. I have serious I have a severe chronic back pain for more than 15 years. Now, apart from that, health challenges, I have I sat and wrote without by keeping laptop on the floor, because I didn't have even a chair also. That was the situation, but I wrote, and I didn't realize, but later I came to that I had a chronic back pain. Through the X-ray it was known, so there was tilted. That's one more problem: chronic back pain and chronic allergies right now, and brain stroke, mental challenges, physical challenges, financial challenges, no money, no income, no pension. I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, so lots of challenges. Life taught me many lessons, but I am very optimistic that I am alive. Life is great. Life is miracle. Life is magic. Life is creative. Life is amazing. Life is all about possibilities. So be optimist. Never give up. Everything is possible in this world. Everyone has a chance to prove. Hopefully I will prove myself, add value and make a difference. So friends, so I am sharing my story now on my smartphone by holding with my left hand. My right hand is numb. I have a chronic problem with my right hand. I can't type and I can't eat with my right hand. So be happy. Don't criticize, don't condemn, and don't complain others. Lead from the front. Look for opportunities. Do what best you can do for yourself and for the people around you. And I was asked one of the questions about good leaders and bad leaders. I said on the podcast that all leaders have their own strengths and weaknesses. and no leader is good, no leader is entirely good, no leader is entirely bad. All leaders have their own flaws. They have strengths and weaknesses. So we have to take the best of everything in the for us, and to learn the best from others and share with our people, and for the next generation of leaders to build a everlasting legacy. So share stories. Some people, they love to emphasize the statistics. Yeah, we need statistics, but more than the statistics, stories matter a lot at the end, because storytellers live very longer time. Storytellers have a life more lifespan than the people who share their facts and figures. Of course, we should share facts and figures, and we have to connect, link these stats, and to link. We have to link. We have to link facts and figures with stories, so that stories will become where Halloween. Let me, sorry for the interruption. This is Halloween. This is the season of Halloween. In America, what happens? They celebrate. This is the season of Halloween. I think October 31st is my birthday, and October 31st is a Diwali in India. I think October 31st is Halloween day. So these are all the things. Yeah, okay, sorry for the interruption. I was talking about Halloween. So friends, share stories by backing up with facts and figures, and so stories have a longer lifespan. Share stories. We have been instead of we should create stories and share stories, because I am basically a storyteller, but I create my own stories. I create stories by synthesizing my 43 years of experience and my 43 years of diversified experience. Everything I synthesize, then I connect with my leadership knowledge and diversified domains of knowledge, and connect the dots and share the stories with the world. So friends, if you like my video, please share with your connections. I think we are coming back. I think our time is 39 years. I think time is 39 minutes. So yeah, I'm checking. Yeah, here there are some recycling. Here there are boxes. One is garbage. Again, in that they are marked in different color. On different days, you have to put wastage in the garbage. So everything is streamlined in US. Okay. So here, I think today, what is the date here? Wednesday. Yeah, today is Wednesday. and we, I think the garbage person picked up everything and put it there. On different days, the we have to put garbage in in the respective dustbins with the different, which are in different colors. So hello friends, I hope you'll enjoy my I hope you will enjoy my video recording. So now I'm going to close up everything, close the session. This is a small garden where my younger son doesn't have time to do it. He's busy with his work, and he has two cats by name Bagheera and Mowgli, and my son worked very hard to come up to some level. Of course, I laid the ladder for my two sons, Ganesh Sai and Ramakrishna Sai. It's for them to lead their lives ethically and mindfully, and now they are leading their own lives. I'm happy that they are leading their own lives. Life is full of challenges and opportunities. Overcome the challenges and add value and make a difference. Now let us look at the apples which are there. Here also apples are lying here. See, you can see the apples which are hanging in the garden. I love gardening, but I never had the opportunity because I was in cities, and when I was in distant places in Indian Air Force, I enjoyed nature for some time, and especially Northeast. I was there for 2 years. It was full of greenery. I enjoyed, and now luckily I am here. I don't know, maybe 3 months, 4 months, I don't know, I'll be in Seattle. Then I'll come back to India, and then I don't know where I will go, in India or some other places in the world. So we can't say, because things are changing very fast. People from the villages are migrating to cities, and people in the cities are migrating to developed countries. I think in the future people will migrate to Mars or other planets. So I think we'll have a interplanet situation where I think Elon Musk will go. So I am very much optimistic about the future. And one of the questions asked by the host was anything about the past. I said I have no regrets about the past. And people waste 30% of their precious time by thinking about the unpleasant past, which will never come back. So avoid regrets. We do certain things thinking that things will fall into place, but things don't fall into place for many. Things don't fall into the place for many people in this world due to their bad luck, or because of bad timing, and because of external forces and factors. So very few people succeed in this world, because a right person should be in the right place, and so they can be successful. At the same time, if they are successful, they must know how to leverage the success to ensure longevity. There are people, they become headstrong and they lose their opportunities. So be grounded, and when you get humble, you become humble. This is the reality of life. Young people make mistakes, and they make mistakes. It's quite natural. They should learn and then move on. Still they keep making mistakes. Then again they should learn lessons and move on. They should experiment. They should not regret about unpleasant past or something of that kind. Don't think too much about the future. Now I realize after the brain stroke that life is very fragile. I realized after the brain stroke. Otherwise I was taking life for granted because I was very healthy at that time, some 3 years back. So now I realize how fragile the life is, and life is an opportunity. Life is creative. Life is great. Enjoy the journey. Don't worry too much about the future that can't be predicted. Learn to live in the present. And thank you for sharing with your networks. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Professor MS Rao, signing off with gratitude.